Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and happy new year. I've been doing some reflecting and last year was a lot. So today I'll be sharing 10 unforgettable mistakes I made in 2024 and lessons I will never forget. Some of these mistakes, in fact, all of these mistakes made my 2024 bad. Like when I literally did not even achieve any single thing that year. Yeah, I did not because these mistakes were repeating itself consistently. Like as I was making the mistakes, it's as if I was not learning. I don't understand. So I kept on making the mistakes and it kept on like making everything worse and worse and worse. I hope this my experience will inspire you to never make this mistake and start your 2025 with greatness and with positivity. So let's dive in. The first mistake I made was procrastination. I was always procrastinating things. I want to do something. For me to stand up and do that thing, I will procrastinate and procrastinate. What does it mean to procrastinate? Procrastinate means like to skip something to the next. Oh, I want to do this thing today. Well, let me do it tomorrow, Jare. The tomorrow comes and you keep saying, let me do it tomorrow, Jare. The tomorrow comes tomorrow, Jare. And that tomorrow, Jare. Like I kept on procrastinating things. For me to stand up and create videos for my channel, I kept on procrastinating. So last year, my channel did not even do well. I was expecting more. Like when we entered last year, I was what I was expecting was not what I met because I had already planned out my 2024. But what happened, and it was my fault because I did not create content. If I did not create content, how am I supposed to get the followers, the subscribers? So I kept on procrastinating things and it did not do well for me. Like instead of me to do 10 things that particular month, I would just do just two because I kept on procrastinating and shifting to the front, shifting to the front. And please do not ever make this mistake. When you want to do something, stand up and do it. When you want to, I have learned that mistake and I will never do it again. I will never procrastinate. Instead of me to procrastinate, even if it's the next day I have to do it, I will stand up and do that particular thing. So please never ever procrastinate. If you are lazy about something, put in that strength and do it because trust me, you won't achieve everything by shifting things to. Number two is saving. I did not save last year. When we entered last year, I was like, okay, I am going to save. I am going to do this and do this and do this. Trust me, I did nothing. I did not save anything. I did not save. I did not invest nothing. I believe saving is part of life, even though you don't save every day, but like to put in little percentage a month. Trust me, it is something. It is something. So this year, I have said I am not going to allow that happen again, and I have started saving. There's this electronic piggy vest people are buying recently, so you can actually buy that one and use it. You can actually buy it and use it. It's electronic, so it has a pass. It has that's a place where you can impute your pin, which is even the best. But if you stay alone, like your house, hostel or something, you can just buy this wooden piggy vest. Like just buy this wooden saving box, like and save your money in it and control yourself. When you're broke, don't go there. The third one is not learning a skill. In 2024, I did not learn any skill. It was around October I started learning something. I'd wasted the whole year. Then October was when my brain opened for me to start learning a skill. As a person in this Nigeria, learning a skill is very, very important. Learn a skill, learn something. And if you want to go into the remote world, content creation, content planning, content strategies, content marketing, virtual assistant, social media manager, I had to learn a skill. It was around October when someone was telling me something. I was like, you are supposed to do this thing this particular month. And he showed me the certificates, like number of certificates he has, learning skills, digital marketing, the different types of skill he has learned. And it was like, you need to learn a skill. That was when it occurred to me that why did I not think of this the whole year? That's why I'm telling you, if you have not learned a skill, this 2025, learn a skill. And trust me, when you learn that skill, you put it into work. When I learned my skill around October, I started like when I learned this skill, yes, I was researching. I started creating my resume, my CV, my portfolio, and everything to apply to jobs. And trust me, it is going well. Even if it's the remote working skill or is the handwork skill, anyone, learn it. An in-demand skill, like learn something. The next mistake is having just one source of income. You see, in this Nigeria, having one source of income is like fetching water from one river. It's going to drain you, especially when the income is not like frequent. It's going to drain you. It did in 2024. But every single person in Nigeria is investing now. When you have money, invest in one other thing. Invest in this. You can be a business owner, also do a remote job. You can do that and also be doing something else entirely. If you are not in Nigeria yet, I don't know how good, like how well your economy is. But here in Nigeria, the economy is not good at all. So having one source of income is not it's not advisable. You have like three or four. Yes, I see people running four sources of income and they're doing well. And yeah, there are people that run just one source of income and they're doing well. You can't say, but one source of income, even if you have one source of income, you see those people that have one source of income, they invest. I had just one source of income. It drained me, especially when the bills are more than the money coming in. Like the bills, the number of bills, the amount of bills is more than the money coming in. Trust me, like it drained me. So I will advise any person in this year, don't have one source of income. Even if you have one, invest. Invest in other things, different things. Invest. And having like two source of income is actually okay. But for a student like me, I can say two. Yeah, two is actually fine, but I do three because I feel if you can cope with it, if you can mix your personal life with your business life with every single thing, you can mix them together, do it. But if you can't, there are people that does not like too much stress. No need, just do like two or do the one that just go by fits you. So one source of income drained me last year and it's not going to happen this year. The next is not taking prayer serious. I was not taking prayers. I was not praying well. I I was not really praying well last year, and I felt it really like had an effect in everything that happened last year. Because when you pray, you are closer to God more. But I was not praying every night. I was just watching TikTok, sleeping, not even having a personal time to myself and God for us to just talk. Like I was not doing any. Like I was not throughout the year. I was not. I did not even go to church. Like for like 3 months, 4 months, I will be in school and I will not go to church. Like I will not go to church. One single service I will not attend. In the whole 4 months, it was bad. So I guess it had an effect on what happened to me last year. Last year was not nice. It had an effect. So this year, I'm taking prayer serious. Like school or not school, I'm at home, I'm in school. I'm taking prayer serious because prayer is the fastest way to God. Like is you communicating to God? And I did none of that. This year, we have changed. Another mistake that affected me last year was not creating content, like being shy in creating content, like not being confident in creating content. And that was because I use an Android phone, and sometimes using an Android phone can kill your morale. You want to, oh, I want to do this content. This is, I'm going to edit it. This is how I want it to show. And you just put the camera at your phone and be like, what is this? Because the camera is not giving the aesthetics you want. Like it's not even giving at all. So me using an Android phone actually, like it's really, I don't know how to put it. Like I don't know how to put it, but it's really had an effect. Like it had a powerful effect why I did not create content. I was not creating content constantly last year. Like the whole year, I think the content I just created were like six. Bad. Very bad. So I will not let that happen this year. I'm still using my Android phone to film, and I know God will do a better thing for me. But for me to say I'm not going to create content because I'm using an Android phone again this year, it's not going to happen again. Even though it has an effect on my videos, like you see my videos, not that crispy, it's not that nice. I know I'm not using like a very, very, very good Android phone to be. Yeah, I use a good Android phone, but you see, once you just put it as your front, your expectation and what you are saying it's not making like it they don't tally. You'll be like, I'm not even doing it again. That was what I was basically doing last year. But this year, I don't care. I'm gonna use it like that. The number seven mistake, like the next mistake, which is the seventh point I made last year, was hanging on to unpleasant relationship, either be it friendship or like love life. I was hanging on to unpleasant relationship, like relationships that will destroy me if I don't destroy them. I was hanging on to it. And trust me, I learnt my lesson late. It was already late when I learnt my lesson. But yeah, I learnt a lesson and I am never going to do it again. When someone does not want you in their life, you don't need to force them. You are the prize, you are the princess, you are the gold, you are special. So when someone doesn't want you and it's so obvious, you leave the person and go. But I was still hanging on to a pleasant relationship because I know I will be lonely, and who will I talk to? It's better being lonely than than being stupid. So I have changed, and never you hang on to unpleasant relationship. You are the source, you are the gold, you are everything. And you hanging to someone that does not need you is looking stupid. Look as if you are forcing yourself on that person, and that will never force a friendship or a relationship, like a love life. It's really finished me last year. But guess what? This baby's changed. I'm changed. If you don't want to be with me, get out. Like, find your way. Get out. That's the door. Leave. I am not doing that again next year. I'm not doing that again this year. And guess what? People that have cut off, they are surprised and want to even come back to the friendship and be like, "Oh, Tony, how are you?" I am not doing that. I am fine, but please get out. Out. The next mistake, which is the number eight mistake, is relying on promises that will not come to pass. Relying on promises that are not real. Just when I say, when people promise me, I will put it in my head. That's the thing. If people promise me, I will put it on my head. This person will do it, this person will do it, this person will do it, and they don't do it. I'll feel disappointed. I'll feel like I'm not loved. So this year, I am not going to be keeping to promise that has not been made. If you make a promise, if someone make me a promise that you are going to do this thing, I will not put it in my mind until you do it before I say thank you. Until you do it before I believe that, oh, okay, you actually wanted to do it. See, I've seen different scenarios where people will promise me something. They will promise to do this for me, or do, okay, Tony, I will help you in this. And trust me, they will leave like as if they don't remember they actually made that promise. One thing about me, when you make the promise, I put it in my heart, not in my head, in my heart. I carry it in my heart. And when you don't do it, I'll start having grudges against you. So I will not even rely on that promise to the extent I'll start having grudges against you. I will now carry your matter in my own heart and start my heart to start burning me, paining me. I will never do that again. So when you make a promise, it's until you do it before I tell you thank you. It's until you do it before I believe that you actually wanted to do it in the first place. So I am not going to be hanging on to promises that has not even come to pass. I am not going to do that one this year again. God forbid. The second to the last one, which is the number 9, is not exercising and keeping fit. Like I said, a lot happened to me last year, and I was just eating, basically eating. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've grown so big, bigger than my stature. And everybody's like, Tony, are you sure you're in school? I came back home, people, are you sure you're in school? I see how fat you are, this is that. First of all, I don't know why people just have the mentality, or people just have the thinking that when someone goes to school, you have to look like an HIV patient. I have parents. I have business I do. I am feeding fine. Why do you expect me to look like an HIV patient? And yes, I go to school. If you see the stress I went through last semester, we were going to school every single day under the sun, doing different things under the sun. We were all burnt out, but for some reason I was still maintaining my body. Like, my I don't know if I should call it fat, but I'm not fat. I'm not fat. I'm actually okay. But people just have the thinking that whenever you go to school, just look like an HIV patient. Just look like someone that will faint any minute, like any time from now. That's it. So I did not keep fit. I was not exercising. It was not in my head to exercise. All I wanted to do was to eat and eat. I developed the bad habit of eating every single thing, like everything. In fact, my eating period was not even that. My eating length is not even that long. I can eat this morning. I can eat 2 times this morning, 2 times in the afternoon, 2 times in the night. So I was basically having that. I just had that bad habit throughout last year, and which will not happen this year because I need to keep fit. Like my slim waist became like a moeba. I don't want that. We are not going to be doing that this year. I started buying some materials for keeping fit, like materials for losing weight, like skipping rope. And I started doing research on things I can take that with things that I can take that can like burn out fat. And yes, I have it at hand. So this year I am going to be doing every single thing. Trust me, I'm not procrastinating. I'm going to be keeping fit and getting my small waist, getting my waist snatched again. The last, these mistakes are from the lowest to the highest. So the last, the one that finished me totally, was borrowing. Yes, applying for loans. So let me tell you something. You applying for your bank loan, like applying for a bank loan is better than applying for an online loan, especially when you are someone that you know you are not getting that steady income and you paying back will be a problem. See, it drained my 2024. I was applying loans upon loans upon loans upon loans. And guess what? My phone almost, like, they were calling me. They when oh god, when your time elapse, when it's time to pay back and you don't pay back, the threats, the threats, all this kini money, kini naira, kini loan, this one naira, something fair, something kini, something that, don't. It's better you apply for your bank loan. It's better you apply for a bank loan than to apply for all these loan apps. Imagine giving someone 60,000 naira and you ask them to repay 70 something thousand naira in 2 weeks, 14 days. Like, they are the worst when it comes to scamming people. They make it look like they are giving you things, but they are scamming you, they are draining your energy. And if you don't pay back, like if you elapse the deadline, they'll start putting unnecessary interest. You start putting interest, and let's say you pay up your loan. They'll start calling you to pay the interest that they are putting that you do not even collect. Don't ever try to go from all these loan apps. They will drain you. They will see. I don't understand the threats. The threat. The threats. The oh, okay, we'll take you to the police station. We'll take you to court. You're BVN this. You're BVN that. This. The threat is just to, it's better borrow from a friend or borrow from your bank is better than borrow from all these online loan apps. It is not good. Please, I will not advise anybody to do it this year. That was last year I did that and I would never try it again this year because it finished my 2024. I was not even having savings. When the saving come, when you are done, when your saving come, you pay them. When your saving come, you pay them. Guess what? When you even finish paying, the interest they are putting on it, the interest they are putting on it every single time, they will expect you to pay that one too. So I'm advising you, please. This is the worst. Never you borrow from all these online apps. I am saying it. I am saying it. Yes, I am saying it confidently. Never you borrow from all these online app. They are the worst scenario of scam. Like, they are even the real scammers. They act like they are doing you good, but at the same time they are finishing you. So don't you ever borrow from these online apps. It's not good. All right, that's a wrap. 2024 may not be perfect, but every mistake taught me something very valuable. If you made similar mistakes last year, let me know in the comments. And if this video inspired you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share.